Hello and welcome to the Kernow Club. This is the second training session, and today we are learning SEO basics. And let's get straight into it. So, the first question. Oh, here we go. The first question is, what are we learning today? So today we are going to be learning some SEO basics, and we are going to learn how to take a little bit of action on it as well. Now, first of all, the first question, of course, is what is SEO? And SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it is the practice of improving the visibility and ranking of a specific website in search engine results. Now, this can obviously be anywhere from Google to Yahoo to Bing to whatever search engine you're looking to get found on, or you want your website to be found on. This is effectively where you will improve your results and you will improve your ranking. So if somebody looks for a specific term, or they're looking for a specific service or product, then it's a way of you actually getting your website to show, or a specific page on your website to show. So why bother with SEO? Well, the main reason, it's quite an obvious one, is to increase the visibility and the traffic to your website. And what I would say also with that as well, that I haven't written down, is to actually improve quality traffic to your website. So I can give you a really, really good example of this. So when we first launched Kernow Media, because we had Kernow, and if you don't know, Kernow is Cornish for Cornwall, we were being found by a lot of people for the word Kernow, because we had Kernow all over our website. We had people that were looking for what the meaning of Kernow was, where Kernow was in the world, what Kernow meant, of course, and lots of different things associated with Kernow. But it wasn't things that were necessarily relevant. These weren't our ideal customers. So we were generating a lot of traffic, and we're talking like 1,000+ people per month coming to our website, and they weren't finding the results that they were looking for. They weren't finding the answers they were looking for. And as such, they had what Google would refer to as a bad user experience. And that's what you don't want. You want people to be able to find you because they're looking for the things that they're looking for, not things that perhaps you want to be found for, if that makes sense. So it's all about user experience. We will come on to that in a moment. So what SEO activities can we do? So first thing is on-page SEO, which is exactly as it sounds. It's when you're making changes on your website itself. So you're actually making changes to the text, H1, H2, H3 headings, meta descriptions, meta tags as well. You're effectively looking for making changes and having the text and images on your website relevant to what people are looking for. So for example, again, using Kernow as an example, we've got the Kernow Club now, which is obviously our latest offering, our latest product within Kernow Media. We want people to find DIY, do-it-yourself marketing options. So a lot of the wording on our website is actually dedicated around that. So that's your on-page SEO. You then also have your technical SEO, which again sounds exactly as it is. It's more technical SEO. So it's actually looking at internal links. It's looking for external links within your website. It's looking at your blogs and actually making sure that your blogs are driving traffic through to your website. It's topics that are relevant to people, to the answers that people are looking for, or solutions to problems that they have. Technical SEO again is predominantly on your webpage again, but it's a lot of more kind of back-end stuff, if you will. So internal links, as I say, external links, etc. Then you've got backlinks, and backlinks are also known as off-page SEO. So your off-page SEO would be, and I don't like using the name because people have bad experiences with it, but Yell.com. Yell.com are a big online database. They do generate a lot of traffic through. Yellow Pages obviously was a product of theirs from years ago, but you can register your business within that directory and put a link from Yell.com back to your website. That would be classed as a backlink. Now, really, we will at some stage in the future break into backlinks in a bit more detail, but you can have toxic backlinks and you can have non-toxic backlinks. Obviously, you want non-toxic backlinks. So you want websites that have a good reputation, that generate a lot of good traffic, And when I say good traffic, I mean the users are having good user experience when they go there. So they're looking for, you know, product A, product B, product C, or maybe a specific service. They go to that website and they find your website, and then they follow that backlink through. If you imagine it as your website is a house, links going to other websites would be effectively roads going to other houses, if you will. And obviously the better those roads are, so the better those links are, and the better those houses are, then the higher up in the SEO ranking, that will bring your website as well, and your specific pages on your website as well. And then also local SEO as well. So local SEO can be done through what's called SERP, so your search engine results page. This is if you Google, for example, if you were to Google Kernow Media, or you were to Yahoo or Bing Kernow Media, there's a little box that comes up on the right-hand side, and it has usually will have the business name, it'll have the location, opening hours, reviews, that kind of thing. If it has those things attached to it, that would be effectively known as your SERP results. These are predominantly what are used in local SEO. So you want to make sure that, you know, your opening hours are correct. You want to make sure that you know, you've got good reviews on there. Again, we're going to come on to this in a moment, but making sure that your SERP results are as populated as possible, and that is local SEO. Now, what will these activities do? And again, it's pretty obvious, but I just want to run through them again because it's really, really important. And SEO is such an underrated tool and activity that tons and tons of businesses I speak to don't do. A lot of businesses, they'll just jump straight into PPC or pay-per-click advertising through Google Ads. And actually, they're missing out. They're missing out on free traffic just by making some minor adjustments on their SEO settings on their website, and making sure that they are visible via SEO. But so these activities, they will, number one, they'll improve your website ranking. So if you want to be found for, if you're a plumbing business, let's say, and you want to be found for, you know, emergency plumbing in your local area, this is exactly how you get found. And again, obviously, whatever those keywords are that people are searching for, in your local vicinity, and you know, again, and I'm using local SEO as an example there, but it could be social media management, a service that we offer here. If somebody Googles social media management, then we'll come up quite high up on the list. So again, improving your website ranking, gaining more visitors to your website. And again, I would stress, and I would make a point here, that more visitors is great, but you obviously need to make sure, and you want to make sure that they're relevant visitors. You know, you can rank for as many keywords as you like, but if it's not services that are going to be, if the users that are searching for specific words come to your website and they're not getting the answers they need, or they're not getting the result that they're looking for, then again, Google will rank you down, because again, everything comes back to having to your users, to website users, having a good experience when they come to your website. And it's as much as it is also about making sure that they have the right information when they're Googling X, Y, and Z, and then the results to X, Y, Z come up, but also making sure that you don't have any broken links on your website. It's about making sure that your business, you know, you have good call to action on your website, and make sure that people have access to fill in a form, give you a call, drop you an email. All of these things on your website as well are all things that will add to the user experience as well. So yeah, gain more visitors, but also gain quality visitors as well. SEO is a cost-effective lead generation tool. Now there are different aspects of why people would be Googling certain things. Some will be transactional, which is a kind of bottom of the funnel, if you will. And really, if you are looking for lead generation activities, you are looking for transactional type keywords and phrases that people are looking for. So, there are other types. You have informational type posts as well. So if somebody is just looking for information, there may be they're not ready to make a decision on whether they want to buy a product or a service right now, then they may just be looking for information. So that's where blogs come in really, really handy. But again, if somebody goes to they Google a certain keyword or phrase, and then they get to your blog, the chances are they're going to go from your blog and actually look at the services you offer as well. And again, that's obviously if it's informational, but transactional again would be exactly the same. I hope that makes sense. An improved customer experience. So again, it sounds really, really daft, but I can use this as an example. But we had a company who were impersonating us, and I won't give the name of the website because I don't want to give them any, but kind of push their name out any further in case anyone makes a mistake. But you can find me and my business at kernowmedia.co.uk. We had a business that were offering websites and SEO, and this business were effectively speaking to potential customers and giving them our website. They were saying, just Google Kernow Media, and then our business was coming up and they were using our business. Now, it's a bit of an extreme example, but effectively you want to make sure that if people are Googling you, if they're looking for reviews on your business, on what you do, on how you do it, if they want to learn more about your company and they're Googling your company and it's one of your competitors that are coming up, or you're not coming up at all and it's perhaps some random nonsense coming up, again, the customer experience is obviously going to decline there. So actually making sure that you are that your business is ranking not only for the keywords that potential customers will be looking for, but also make sure that you're ranking for your business name as well. It sounds really obvious, but again, a lot of customers that come to us, a lot of clients that come to us, when you Google that specific client's name or business, they don't come up at all. And that's because they've missed just one of the fundamentals we've already talked about. They're either their on-page SEO, their technical SEO, or they haven't filled in their SERP, search engine results page. Again, these are reasons why you wouldn't come up. So again, improving that customer experience. And again, just to reiterate, it's exactly what Google are looking for. Google want your customers and any users on the internet to have the very best experience, simply because they don't want them to go to Yahoo or they don't want them to go to Bing. They want them to stick with Google, the search engine results page of Google. So, local SEO. How can you improve your local SEO? We have touched upon it already quite a bit. Create your Google My Business profile. It is a very, very simple process. If you simply Google My Business, then the results will come up and you will be able to create your own profile. You do need to have a Gmail account or a Google account to do it. It doesn't matter if you have like an Outlook.com website, or you have your emails going through Microsoft 365 or somebody like that. You can just create your business name at gmail.com account, and you can link that with your other profile. But you do need a Gmail account to be able to create your Google My Business profile. Then you want to optimize and personalize the profile. So again, something that you'll want to do, and it's I keep saying it's a very simple process. It really is a simple process. It gives you a step-by-step account of what you need to fill in. It will give you advice on the things that you perhaps haven't put on there yet. So you haven't perhaps put your opening hours on your SERP settings, or perhaps you don't have any images on your SERP settings, or perhaps you don't have any reviews at the moment. Again, as much as you can optimize and personalize your profile, your business profile on Google, and obviously with regards to your SERP settings, then it's gonna make your business a lot more visible, and it's gonna help people find you a lot easier as well. And again, touched upon it already, but ask for reviews. A lot of businesses, and if you're using something like Trustpilot already, that's great, but again, Google, going back, and I appreciate I'm repeating myself, but I think it's really, really important for me to mention, Google is looking to give people the very best experiences. It wants the users that are looking for a specific product, a specific service. It wants to make sure that they are getting the very best experience possible. So if it has the choice, let's say, it's very unlikely, but we'll just use this as a scenario, but let's say you have company A as a plumbing business and you have company B as a plumbing business, and both of them, their SERPs are both completely filled in, and plumbing business A has 50 reviews and plumbing business B only has 1 review, it's pretty obvious what I'm going to say here, but this business with the 50 reviews is going to be shown higher in the list when it comes especially to SERP, and especially if they have similar names as well. So it's really, really important to ask for those reviews. So as a summary, what I tend to advise any clients that are that are within the Kernow Club is to spend about 30 minutes per week just working on different aspects of their SEO and on within the actual strategy itself, but also making sure that they update specific pages within your website. So if you have a website that has, I don't know, 15 pages, let's say, just spend 30 minutes per week on each of those different pages. Try and test like different meta tags, if you will, or meta titles, I should say, sorry. Maybe adjust a little bit what your meta descriptions are. Go in and make sure that your SERP settings are correct. Or spend that 30 minutes asking customers, people that have worked with you, for a review. Just ask them. And again, Google makes it very, very simple to ask for reviews. I should state this as well. It's a simple link that they will actually create. It says ask for reviews. You click on ask for reviews and you copy that review, and then you can basically send that through to anybody. So it's really, really important to do that. But again, if you spend 30 minutes per week, then again, you may not be ranking #1 for every keyword, but certainly you'll be making that constant improvement on your website, and you will be shown to more and more people as you go. As always, I always like to make sure that I end this with a little bit of a call to action of my own. So we host these training webinars every week. Again, about 30 minutes that we'll spend, a little bit shorter today, but we spend about 30 minutes per week breaking down specific marketing issues. Again, we've only touched upon a very small part of SEO today, but we will be touching upon that again soon. The SERP aspect is obviously very, very important. What we will be doing now, as we do with all these calls, we'll be coming off this, the recording will stop, we'll be coming off, and we'll actually be working with the members of the Kernow Club to make sure their SERP settings are set up and that they are optimized for their ideal clients. You can join the Kernow Club for £50 plus VAT per month. Also included within that, you'll have access to the backlog library of all of the videos that we've done previously. Backlog, but any previous videos that we've done. You'll also have access to our scheduling software, which also comes with a content creation aspect to it as well, which has AI integrated within it as well, so it'll help you with captions, etc. as well. But I would love to hear from you, and thanks very much for joining us. It's fine, I'm gonna edit this bit out. There it is.